And there we are live. Good morning, Nadine.
Good morning. StreamYard just shows me that I have lost apparently connection to Facebook. So let me reinstate this. Here we go. Let's go live there as well.
Okay, we're live everywhere. LinkedIn, Facebook. Where else can we go live, Nadine?
Now we are. We're live in life, right? So that's the most important thing. And wherever we show up, the platform doesn't matter. The message matters. And whoever needs to hear this will hear this, and that's all it counts. All that counts.
That's important, exactly. Yeah. So it's Friday again, and here we are reading from You Too Can Be Prosperous. We read another little bit, we discuss it, and just to get everybody to think about how to live a more abundant life, how to live a more prosperous life. And I really by now want to encourage you to be aware of your thoughts, be aware of those negative thoughts that pop into your head. Say, off you go. And really focus on the abundance and prosperity that you have, that you are also wanting.
Amazing. Yes. And I always love to say, you too can be prosperous because you can. And it's so effortless once you tap into these energies, like everything just shows up. So it's so beautiful. I just so enjoy this ride. Sometimes it's too fast. I don't know where to put it sometimes, but I'm working on it. So just tapping into some guidance there. For the next step, I guess.
Always look at the guidance and ask, what's in it for me now? What do I need to know? And listen out for it, because it comes quick, thick and fast.
Absolutely. Yes.
So, what are we reading today? Life is a state of consciousness. Is that it?
Exactly. Yes. Shall I read today?
You can read today. Thanks, Nadine.
Life, and with that prosperity, is a state of consciousness. Write the words deeply in your heart. Lift the statement high in your mind. Without consciousness, there would be no life. It compromises everything in your world. When you reduce everything in the universe to its lowest common denominator, you say, I am. You can never run away from yourself. You can never be another person than yourself. And when you express consciousness, you use the words, I am. You are told to work out your own salvation. No one else can think for you, and no one else can use your I am. Do you begin to see how the poor man becomes rich and how the sick man becomes well? Do you begin to understand what it means never to want again? St. Paul said, be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. So how does one renew the mind? By changing his or her thought.
Hello. Repeat that again. By changing your thoughts from negative to positive.
And from I can't to how can I?
Exactly.
Right? And that's also why we teach thinking into results. I mean, we repeat that, but if that's something you don't know how, or what does it even mean to change your mind or to change your thoughts, there is a recipe. You don't have to figure this out on your own, right? That's why Jackie and I are here as guidance. And if that's something that you feel is your next step, so please do reach out to us and let's make this happen, because at the other end of it, prosperity is waiting for you. That's it, that's our promise. And we really, by law, you will get there, by law. So just saying, because if you keep watching and thinking about how would that work instead of how does that work for me.
Exactly.
So how does one renew his mind? By changing his thought and her thought. Then, what is the way by which a man or a woman changes his or her bondage to freedom? They change their thoughts and keep it changed. Okay? It's not, oh, I changed my thought and then yeah, I did my meditation. I changed my thoughts in my meditation, and then you go back to normal. No, you have to keep it up. That's why I call it goaling. You live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's about what you do 24/7. It's not about what you do half an hour in your meditation and then that's over. So you have to change your thought on a permanent basis, right? I guess also that's the, I don't want to say the difficulty of it, but that's the crux, right?
But then, Nadine, it's becoming aware, and it's just like going to the gym. All right, you don't get a six-pack by one sit-up or two sit-ups or going once a week. Okay, you get a six-pack by dedication and building that strength. And that's exactly what it's going to take to change those negative thought patterns. You got to do the work every single day. And just slowly, slowly, you will become more and more aware of all the thoughts that you think. And then you're able to say, whoa, 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 brain, stop right there. I don't want to think that negativity anymore. And it becomes easier and easier and easier.
Absolutely. And it's just so beautiful that this is so, right?
Exactly.
Yes. So keep it changed. Most men's consciousness, says Thomas L. Masson, is like an apple in which the possibility of decay is always present, in which indeed there are many soft spots. The problem is to keep it sound, not for any perverted or selfish purpose, but for the innate, priori, intuitive longing for oneness with God. Hold that for a moment and consider just how one is going to keep his consciousness sound. Here is the possibility of decay or a soft spot. Let us say that it is the thought of bankruptcy or economic disaster. How shall we restore soundness in the presence of such a weak and debilitating belief? By changing the thought out of it and by keeping it changed. Remember that the man always gets the things and conditions, and the woman too, that belong to his consciousness. If he has a consciousness of money, he will get money. If she has a consciousness of health, she will get health. The Bible tells us that a man or a woman is what they think in their heart. What they think in their heart, or here is from the Bible, what he thinks in his heart, consciousness, is what he attracts from life.
Exactly. That is so important.
That's the law of attraction. In other words, those who don't connect with God, so call it universe, that's the universal laws. Mm-hmm. Exactly as you vibrate in your heart, and your heart, it pumps. So you can see how the vibration are sent out, right? And it pumps on a different frequency. If you're angry, frustrated, happy, optimistic, overjoyous, in love, so there is a different frequency for all those emotions. And accordingly, like a magnet, like how a magnet works, like a magnet, it will attract the things and people and circumstances that are on that frequency.
Exactly.
Therefore, keep your thoughts where you want them to be. And I know from my heart, I've been in poverty. I know what it means that keep the thought up while I have bills to pay and while another bill is coming in. I know what that means. And I know that it's kind of difficult, but the more you do it, that's why I also came up with all these games with the money EQ mastery, with the money, the fake or manifestation money lying around, to just go out in nature to find abundance where abundance is, because there is always, you can always, wherever you're at, you can find abundance. So the more you focus, so if it's just 1 minute the first day, make it 2 minutes the second, make it 3 minutes the third day. That's already, hours within a short amount of time, and you can do it. Right?
So, Nadine, that's such a beautiful story. You're so right.
Yes. So there you go. Keep your thoughts on abundance. Keep your thoughts on prosperity. If you feel You don't know how, reach out to Jackie or myself. Let's do the process of thinking into results. We lovingly will explain it how this individually will work for you. And let's just get from there. Like every day that goes by is a day that went by, right? Yeah. So when do you want prosperity? Just make a decision when you want it. And that's when, once you made a decision, there is nothing but yourself that is going to stop you from having it.
So true. And it's just making that first step. And there we are holding your hand, for the next 12 lessons in thinking into results. So important.
There you go. That's it.
Thank you, Nadine.
From our hearts to yours. Have a wonderful weekend. We read You Too Can Be Prosperous every Friday around this time. And we're looking forward to having you there. And if you're ready for the next step, so just reach out and let's make it happen.
Thank you, everybody. And thank you for your participation and your comments. It's just so beautiful to see. Awesome weekend. See you. Bye.
Bye.